Sit down. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Great to be back in Central Florida. Thanks so much. It's a beautiful day, and we've got a pretty important announcement to announce the appointment of Florida's next United States Senator. And these are always significant appointments, but I think right now, appointments like these are more significant than ever. This is a time for action and a time for Washington, D.C. to deliver results to the American people. There are no more excuses for Republicans. We can't choose the easy path here. We must be able to do what it takes, make the hard decisions necessary to usher in a revival of the American experiment. Now, President Trump's election was remarkable, and he earned a mandate for change. And yes, the results themselves, winning the popular vote, winning the swing states, was certainly something that's noteworthy. But what was more noteworthy is no candidate has ever had to endure a flurry of bogus prosecutions and 2 assassination attempts and having the entire legacy media apparatus doing everything they can to prevent his return to office. So we as Republicans cannot squander this opportunity. And that means we need a Congress, both the House and the Senate, that will rise to the occasion and make history. No more business as usual in Washington, D.C. Now, of all the issues that the American people rendered a verdict on, there's perhaps no issue that's been more significant over these past 4 years than immigration and the open southern border. The American people do not want to have our borders opened. We are a sovereign nation, and we must control who comes into our country on the terms that we as Americans set. That means we not only need to support President Trump's agenda to secure and shut the border, but we also need to make sure that we're enforcing the laws inside the United States. We've called a special session of the Florida legislature because Florida is going to be working with the Trump administration to make sure our immigration laws are enforced. I don't want to see some illegal alien gang just be able to operate and then you only do anything once they've already committed serious crimes. Identify them and get them out of the country. We must make illegal immigration illegal once again. The other issue that clearly animated voters' momentous decision in November is the economic crunch facing people all across the United States of America. This economic crunch is government-induced. We are currently now, thanks to federal policies, locked in a vicious cycle of deficits, debt, money printing, and crushing inflation. We need Republicans in the Congress to stop this spending spree once and for all. Downsize the federal government, eliminate wasteful programs, abolish certain agencies, and empower the states to take over the functions that our founding fathers originally intended. Florida has shown that this can be done. We have cut taxes every year since I've been governor. I have had the opportunity to veto billions and billions of dollars in wasteful spending, and we have paid down 36% of the state's historical debt. From the 1840s to the present, we've paid down 36% just since 2019, and it's not an accident that because of those policies, since I took office in 2019, Florida leads the nation in economic growth amongst all 50 states. We've shown it can be done. They need to get it done. We also have a mandate as Republicans to restore our constitutional order. Our founding fathers never intended there to be a fourth branch of government, this sprawling administrative permanent bureaucracy. We cannot tolerate a massive concentration of power that is unaccountable to the American people. We must reconstitutionalize this federal government. We also understand the role that the courts, particularly Supreme Court justices, play in enforcing the Constitution, and particularly the constitutional limits on federal power. We need a senator that understands the important role that Senate plays in confirming Supreme Court appointments as well as lower courts. And the model for justices need to be justices like Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito. Finally, Republicans must fight the woke agenda and they must defeat the radical left. Florida has fought and won against the woke agenda. We have won time and time again against the political left, and right now the Democratic Party in this state lies in ruins, and we are a solid Republican state, which people didn't think was possible even 5 years ago. At the national level, we need to rid our institutions, federal agencies, universities, corporations of the pernicious woke ideology and woke agenda. We need to restore common sense, and we need to restore basic American principles throughout our society once again. Amen. Now, in appointing a U.S. Senator, I initially put out several different criteria. One, I want somebody that's going to work with President Trump to deliver on the mandate he earned from the American people. I want a senator that's going to be willing to lean in against the excessive spending and cut spending and stop the inflation. I want somebody that understands that the federal bureaucracy is run amok and it must be held to account, and we need 3 branches of government, not 4 branches of government. And we need somebody that understands the fight against illegal immigration, is willing to shut the border, and importantly, make sure any legal immigration to this country is putting Americans first. Can't be bringing foreigners in to displace our own people in key positions. So this is something that I thought about long and hard. We did a lot of research. We got a number of great candidates throughout the state of Florida, and many of them, I think, could have done a good job. But the final criteria I used was, because you can say all those things and say you stand for it, I wanted somebody with a demonstrated record of delivering results on those important issues. Talk is cheap. We need people that have demonstrated fidelity to these principles.